My camp has over 2 million acres to explore and one of the largest deer herds in the country. You'll find ducks in the winter and turkeys in the spring. You can fish in lakes, rivers, or on the Gulf year-round. At my camp, there's something for everyone. Where's my camp? It's Mississippi. Call 1-800-WARMEST for a free video and hunting and fishing and outfitters guides. My camp is your camp.
It's where you get to punch paper instead of a time clock. It's where skyscrapers aren't made of concrete. It's where you won't find any traffic jams, but honking nonetheless. This is Remington country. It's where you'd rather be.
You know, here at Mossy Oak, we're not that different from other companies. Like a lot of dedicated employees, most mornings we're in the office well before sunrise. We tell stories around the water cooler. We've even got an employee washroom. And like every other office, we've got our share of turkeys. No, we're not that different. But our camo sure is.
Here he comes, here he comes. Right where those hens were. Dang it, he stopped right behind that little tree. If he just come to my right a little bit, just a few more steps. There he's turning. There he comes. Okay. Just a few more steps. One more step. Come on. There you go.
All right. Well, you did good, brother.
Well, he's a really beautiful bird, isn't he?
Real nice. I love it. I tell you what, people don't get into that, something's wrong.
That was nice. I'll tell you what, that's about as pretty as it gets.
That was a turkey circus. Unbelievable.
That never gets old, does it?
Nope. Doesn't for me.
It's a good day. Let's go do it.
I couldn't be prouder of you, baby. That was great.
What a nice bird. Congratulations.
Trophy turkey.
Every time I get that privilege, I always say they are God's finest creation.
What do you call someone who deprives himself of sleep to the point of exhaustion each spring? How do you describe someone who seems to lose touch with reality from March until May? What would you possibly say about someone who spends each spring walking the woods and stares at every tree, field, and ridge along the way? What is a word that would describe someone who spends countless hours scratching wood and slate together and hears only music? At Mossy Oak, the word we use to describe this person, this turkey hunter who lives for spring and the ultimate chase, is extreme. Of all the great hunting opportunities that abound in this country, none generate more excitement, more enthusiasm, or more lifelong addictions than turkey hunting. To some, it may be the act of calling that sometimes tricks an old gobbler into range. To others, it may be the countless decisions that have to be made before planning each move. Whatever the attraction, it is certainly strong and in most cases seems to be lifelong. For the people at Mossy Oak, extreme is certainly the right word to describe most turkey seasons. Each spring, our camo cameras spend virtually every day in the field and have countless encounters with not only wild turkeys, but also some of the nation's best hunters. For the next hour, we're going to share some of those close encounters and also pass along some solid tips that will help you get as close as the camo cameras. Almost all turkey hunts begin at dawn, when the gobbler sounds off from his roost. The time between that first gobble and when the gobbler actually flies down can vary, but in most cases it's only a few minutes. Knowing where to set up is crucial. If you've scouted the area and know the turkey's routine, then you may have an idea where to start your hunt. If not, then you must try and get as close as possible while still going undetected. If you're not sure about the terrain, then don't push it. Set up a few hundred yards away and let the morning unfold. You can move in later when you have an idea which direction the gobbler is headed. Now, if you've done your homework and have a good idea where the turkeys head after the fly down, then your hunt may be a short one. Don Kiske had a good idea where the turkeys would fly down on opening day. He had watched them several mornings and had his wife Candy set up well before dawn.
This is right where they were last night. They're stuck right behind this fence row.
Okay. There's some hens. Oh man, that's really pretty.
There's the gobbler right there. See? Two of them.
Oh man.
Both gobblers. Both of them's out there. Just pitched over.
Wasn't there three though with them?
There's three gobblers there. That's probably the chance we got.
Don had made several soft tree calls early.
Out there and kills those hens.
Okay.
There's another bird right here.
Once the gobbler was on the ground, he knew patience was their game plan.
Oh, there he is to the right. Don't move. There he is to the right. Full band. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see him.
He's locked in on the decoys. When he turns his fan, move your gun a little bit. Move your gun around a little bit. There you go.
Even when you've put yourself in the right location, you still need to make sure the gobbler's in your effective gun range. For Candy, that was 30 yards.
Let him get a little bit further. Easy, Doc. Go ahead, put your safety on. Don't have to click him too loud. Can I do it?
Yes!
Hey! Man, I'll tell you, they flew down early, didn't they?
Oh, they did. It was barely light enough
That's
to.
got to be the shortest hunt. We're just about a half mile from the house.
I know it.
We've been out here, what, 10 minutes?
I think so.
Real nice.
You know, since I shot this bird so early, and the turkeys are still gobbling, I can hear them.
Heard 2 or 3.
Let's go to the house, grab a cup of coffee, and go get you one now. Okay, let's go.
I got it for you. I'll
Thank
trade.
you.
made the shot.
Okay.
If you can't spend your mornings watching turkeys fly down, then you have to do what most of us do. Spend the late evening trying to watch them or hear them fly up.
Do I tell you? Don't move when he's looking at you. He'll call.
Whether you pinpoint them with your eyes or ears, knowing where to set up and doing it well before dawn can be the beginning of a classic call 'em off the roost hunt.
Nicky, we roosted these turkeys last night, right there in that big pine tree. So we snuck in here real close and we got these decoys set up. And hopefully if we were quiet enough, we're gonna be able to call him down to these decoys. Nicky, this thick fog is gonna keep him in the tree a little bit longer than ordinary. Just gonna have to wait him out.
Oh, they're getting ready to fly down, I think. There's 2 of them.
Yeah, they're about 40 yards. There's at least 2 big strutting turkeys coming. Nicky, they're coming in from the right.
Oh, it's the one on the right that's strutting, see him?
Yeah,
Oh, we should get that on film.
he's coming. Yeah, he's coming. Just stay down on your gun. I'm gonna knock your safety off for you. Just stay off that trigger until you're ready. Go ahead and get on him. Swing to your right some, baby. Get on him. Go ahead and get on him. He's leaving. Good job, man. Good job. Put the gun back on safety. You did great. You super job. See how dark these wings are on these Osceolas? See how the barring on these wing primaries is almost broken. The lines don't even completely go across, and that's typical of an Osceola turkey. Your eastern bird has about 50% white right there. And this is just a 2-year-old bird. These birds down here have real big spurs. We kill inch and a half spurs, all the time down here. And this turkey looked like he's got, inch and an eighth, maybe an inch and a quarter.
That was so awesome when he was looking at us. I just couldn't hardly breathe. I thought I was going to pass out. It's fun, though.
I knew he was getting to you with that strutting and gobbling, but that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
That's why we get up at 4 in the morning and get out here.
That was so much fun.
I sure do appreciate you getting up and going with me this morning, babe.
Locating a gobbler later in the day is actually how most close encounters take place. As a day progresses, many times the hens leave the gobblers. These chance encounters can happen fast and can take place any time of day. Knowing where turkeys hang out can certainly work to your advantage, but simply moving and calling can provoke a gobble. The most important tool to carry along when locating is a positive attitude. Knowing that at some point you can raise a gobble is important. It may take many steps and several hours to locate that one gobbler who's willing to play the game. When locating, make sure you never walk and call at the same time. Always stop, set up, and then make your call. Be sure to check your state regulations when hunting later in the day. Some states only allow hunting until midday. Many times, the landowner can point you in the right direction. Try and center your locating efforts in areas where turkeys are known to frequent.
This turkey isn't that far. And well, they'll cross that creek. They do that, son. Did you hear the gobble on that turkey up there? It's got a long gobble. I'll sit right there. You sit behind me.
Be prepared to set up quickly, and remember, never walk and call at the same time.
Nice thing about that, far enough apart, we can work both of them.
All right, I'm gonna check them. You ready?
I'm ready. He's still up there, Bob. There's two of them.
No, this time that wasn't the turkey on the left.
No, the turkey on the left, still up there on that ridge. Boy, he's got a gobble on him.
They're working their way together, but the bad news is they're all on the other side of the creek.
Well, we just gotta make them want to come on this side of the creek. Be sexy to them. They'll come. You know how they cross those creeks at home all the time. Oh, you got that one to gobble that time. Boy, he's got a pretty gobble.
Bill, get your slate out. Let's try to sound like a bunch of hens feeding on this side of this hill. They ain't like that. Man, they're just right there, Bill. Just right there. Oh, easy, easy. There they come. There they come. They just came across the ditch.
I see him. I see him. I see him. I see him.
There's two of them.
Oh, there's three. They're gonna come up the ridge. Want to move when it gets behind that tree. Okay. The turkey's going down the ridge. Yep to him. Yep to him. Make it come out straight. Okay, see it's behind that tree. If he comes around that tree, I'm gonna kill him. You gotta make him come out straight. Yep, to him. Good. Good.
Too old for them chases.
Whoa.
I noticed that when we were running up through the woods.
That's when 3.5-inch mags make a difference.
That Remington smoked it.
Yeah, I hit trees half that.
You know, there was a good bit of pattern on the tree behind. You know what Mr. Fox said? I'd rather be lucky than good.
There's turkeys all around us, but we've bumped so many of them. That last one that gobbled, he was back to the east, I think, close to where we set up this morning. Maybe
Just about.
300 to 400 yards out there. Let's ease up over in the woods and see if we can get him answers again.
Yeah, let's get set up.
Okay. He seems to have gotten fired up. We had that little lull between the roost and in about a half hour ago, but this one seems kind of hot. Now, if we're right, and he's on that tree line where we heard him gobble, what's the terrain like? What do you think he'll do?
Right, the terrain there, there's some woods that go down along the edge. There's another field on the other side with a road on it. They're probably going to come down that road, and they're either going to come out into this field here, or they're going to come out over through here somewhere.
So he may come down this way,
Yeah.
or he may come down the other way.
Yep.
Why don't we just pick out a couple of trees right up here in this little opening, and I'll sit right here and I'll look. Since I think he was out there, I'll sit on this tree and watch this field, and hope he comes that way. And you sit over to the right and watch your right side.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Let's go.
Many times, the classic call 'em off the roost hunt doesn't materialize. If your first setup at dawn ended with a gobbler flying down and going silent, try that area again later in the day.
I'm not sure whether they're gonna keep going or whether they're gonna turn to the right down here. So keep looking over there. I got this way covered. You look. You cover it that way. Rick. 3 longbeards going down the tree line way across the field on the other side. They're going left to right.
Bill, over to your right, real hard.
I can't turn on them.
It's 4, and they're all long beards.
They're looking over this way. I'm not gonna be able to move.
Have you got a shot?
I can't turn on them.
I don't think they're going to stick around much longer.
My only chance is to make a quick move. I'll see if I can do that.
Look at that, huh? Nice shot. Nice shot.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
Man, look at that beard.
Wow. Nice and spurs.
These sharp points, what are they? 1.1/8 maybe, or
At least. Good
more?
spurs.
Maybe more. 3-year-old bird, probably.
Yeah.
Good beard.
Well, hey,
Well,
let's get this bird tagged, and you got another tag. Let's get him back to the truck and get out hunting.
it's a good day. Let's go do it.
You've been working this power line pretty well.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few birds in here. Hopefully we can sit up right here and see if we can get one to gobble. I'd like to see if we couldn't yelp here one time, see if we can get these birds to gobble out of this roost in here. It's a little late, but maybe the hens have left and we might have a chance.
Well, throw one at them.
Yeah.
Yep. Did you hear him?
They're still here. They were here yesterday. See if we can't set up.
Okay, let's do it.
And I think those birds might come out through that road. It'd be nice if we could set some decoys right out here, close to this telephone pole. They might come down this lane right here, this mowed lane right here.
Right.
So I need to set these decoys up here where they can see it from that road. But we need to get set up here pretty quick.
He just hammered it again.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Need to hurry up.
Okay, I'm gonna get over here and trim some of these bushes. Whoa. They're right there. They're right there.
Holy cow, they're right there.
They're right on the end of that road.
Get ready. We'll call to them.
Okay, I'm ready.
They're coming to us.
Okay.
He's in full strut. Look at that. Man, there's two birds. I didn't bring my gun. Lean back on me. Lean back on me. All right, you take your time. Line up real good. Got a clean shot.
I'm on him.
Take the shot if it's clean. Squeeze it off.
I'm on him.
You're on it.
I'm on him.
Take it. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Don't move. We're covered in here. I think I can shoot here. We're covered in here pretty good.
You got some space. Go ahead and move. Okay. All right. Whoa.
Come on here, bird.
Yeah, he's coming back. Hold
I
on.
can't believe it.
Go ahead. Get up. Get up.
Don't move.
I'm not.
You okay there?
Yep. Good shot. Unbelievable.
Can you believe what a beautiful...
Oh, totally.
Gosh, you had a great...
Congratulations,
What a
buddy.
morning. Congratulations to you on your
Awesome.
first off yoga.
Thank you very much. Two beautiful birds. Heavens.
Great hunt.
Absolutely.
We called those 3 jakes in this morning. We passed them up. It's just been a fantastic hunt, man.
It
I'm
has.
glad you got your bird.
Oh, I am too. I couldn't be happier, buddy.
Thank you very much for coming. It's great
Oh,
to have you.
sure. Thank you.
One of the toughest situations that any turkey hunter faces is turkeys that hang in or around large open fields. This usually means multiple turkeys, little or no cover for a setup, and almost always gobblers with hens. Once again, the most effective tool to have in this type of hunt is patience. Simply spending time watching the turkeys can clue you into areas they may enter or exit the field. As tough as it can be, there are a couple of advantages to hunting turkeys in open fields. You have plenty of time to set up. You can get comfortable and well hidden to prepare for the long wait. Second, by doing some occasional calling, you may attract gobblers that were passing within earshot of the field. many longtime turkey hunters will tell you that setting up well, calling occasionally, and staying put will bag more turkeys than any other method.
Three big old gobblers.
Oh, man.
Candy, we got to thank you. Man, oh, man.
I'll say this is the first turkey I've ever gotten opening morning. Thanks to you guys.
Well, no problem.
You know, I was a little bit worried when that hen came in and saw the decoys there. She messed around with those decoys for a while, and then she finally did come over there and was inquisitive about us, but it didn't really affect her. She kind of just went on across the cut cornfield, and then once we got these birds fired up, why, I knew
They finally came in after, oh man, calling them from about a mile and a half.
Tell you what, that's about as pretty as it gets. This real lush green clover and three big old gobblers standing 15 yards. I tell you what, it don't get no better.
No, it doesn't happen. Open day.
We got to thank Don and Candy. That was nice of you guys to let us hunt with you.
Well, no problem. Anytime. You know that.
Beautiful, beautiful spot.
Now you just got to call one up for me.
Well, we're going to go get you one. Let's go get one.
Okay.
There are some turkey hunters who will hunt no matter what the weather. Rain and certainly wind are two elements that no turkey hunter likes to deal with. Turkeys, though, don't have the option of picking days full of calm skies and sunshine, so bad weather or not, they're out there. Dealing with weather calls for different tactics, but there can be a silver lining to that dark cloud. If a constant wind and damp conditions make it hard to hear turkeys, then you should double everything. Call twice as loud, twice as much, cover twice as much ground, and have twice as much determination. Check all the spots you think turkeys may be and pay close attention to fields and open areas.
There's three of them, long beards by themselves. They in a good spot, too. But hold on, we gotta get in front of them. This road's gonna run us around. Circle all the way over the hill. Oh, thank you, don't need to spill Coke on myself. They're in a corner of a field, and they're just coming out. There's creeks right there, so we can circle around. And they sort of, in a back-end corner, they gotta come out towards the front some kind of way. Okay, Lauren, this road right here is gonna run us right into the field. We ought to be in front of them. Don't slam your door when we get out. You can just leave it open, we'll be okay. I believe we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be on top of the hill above them. We circle this ridge around. They're gonna be in this back corner back here. Okay, Lauren. We've been cutting and running all week. There's no need in trying to cut and run here. We spotted the birds. We're just gonna low crawl and ease up in there. They might not gobble anyhow. I know they're out in that field probably still. We'll just set up and see if we can't get them. Let's go get them. He's on up here, Lauren. He's right around it, Lauren. Set you back here. Get where you can shoot down to the left. Let me get him doing his. Go ahead and try to get your gun trained up. See if we can't get him fired up. Listen good now, because my ears aren't the best. Did you hear him? Goodness gracious, you're gonna have to hunt me all the time. Your ears are great. He's going to the left. Okay, this fire break comes up to the left. Keep your eyes peeled down this fire break. All right? Lauren, I see him in the fire break down there. About 150 yards down. Careful with your movement. I just went to the right. Can you see him good now? Go ahead and knock your safety out. Go ahead and take him.
All right.
Oh, I got it. Look at him.
Congratulations. Proud
So
for you.
much. Man,
It took a little while to get this dude.
I didn't think I was going to get one.
Well, weather had him quiet. They wasn't talking. We just had to keep working.
Cold.
Say he's a good solid 2-year-old bird by the spur there. See, it's got a little hook into it, but pretty much a 2-year-old bird. 3, they'll get a little sharper and a little more hook to it. But a nice bird. Congratulations.
Trophy turkey.
That's what you call pulling a rabbit out of the hat on that, and Lauren.
Oh, because of the weather.
The weather's bad. Hey, that's what your daddy called a yelp mark. We better put that in our pocket. It might disappoint somebody.
I've heard a lot about that this week.
Hey, we've left a lot of them out here the last couple of days, too.
Another situation that all turkey hunters face on a regular basis is gobblers that hang up or won't come all the way into your setup. It may be an obstacle such as a fence, creek, or just thick cover. Other times it may just be the gobbler's choice not to close the distance. There are several options that you have with gobblers that hang up for no apparent reason. You can stop calling, wait a while, and move toward where you heard him last. You could also drop back, go around the gobbler, set up and call from a new angle. One tactic that can pull in a reluctant gobbler is the old retreating hen move. Now this only works if you have a hunting partner that is willing. By having another caller drop back and then start calling, the gobbler may think the interested hen is leaving. The remaining hunter now has to make it a point not to call. This can sometimes close the deal. Keep in mind that you don't walk and call at the same time. Whoever's going to drop back should slip away quietly, set up, and then call. This is not a practice I would try unless on private property and you're sure no other hunters are in the area.
Just be quiet for a while. If that don't work, I'll just walk away, call him, give him some time.
Using the retreating hen tactic should always be a last resort. Patience is once again the key to making this maneuver work. Take the time to analyze the situation and make sure that one of you can slip away without alarming the gobbler.
Okay, he's hung up a little bit. Mark, why don't you drop back, make him think.
make sure you give the gobbler plenty of time to work his way in. It may take a while.
Marvin, yeah, turkey's straight over your gun barrel, coming straight in. Right, I can hear him walking. See him, Marvin? Slow, 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 easy.
What a bird.
What a turkey.
Woo, boy.
Thank goodness.
Congratulations, Marvin.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Uncle Marvin gets him a bird.
Sitting here for over, what, half hour, 45 minutes. Yeah. He keeps coming in and going back. He's got to be in a strut zone up there, and he is not going to break it.
Yeah, we need to do something.
I tell you what, he's pretty close right now. When he goes back on that backside over there,
Okay.
I'm going to give you this bow paddle and keep him gobbling. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait right here and see if you can call him through there.
Okay.
Now, if it doesn't happen, like in 20 minutes or so, I'm going to move up, take the decoy up once he gets back over there again.
Okay.
And I'm going to set up right there. Maybe I can get him to come in.
All right.
Another way to make the buddy system work is to have one person move closer to a hung-up gobbler. Once again, patience is the key. Knowing the terrain and how close you can get is crucial.
I'm going to sit right in here in the logging road. This is probably the strut right here.
If you get in closer without alarming the gobbler, he may decide to come in.
Perfect. I'll sit right over here off this logging road, right over here. This would be a good spot. This would be perfect right here. I'll look right down that logging road. There he got. Did you hear him? That decoy's right there, and that logging road runs right here. Runs right out there. He's about 150 yards over there. I'll bet you dollars to donuts he's gonna come right back down that logging road. There he is on the road. There he is on the road. You see him? See him? He's gonna come right down that road. He's coming right through that thick stuff. He's on that logging road. Man, I hope he doesn't get that other set of thick stuff. Here comes Pat now.
He's gonna be tickled to death. That's something. Congratulations, buddy. Good job. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh man, you know when you got way down there, I moved up here. He gobbled so much, he was coming right down that logging road. And he got right in there, right in that thick stuff. He gobbled. Oh, you'll carry it out for me, won't you?
Better believe it.
New York's not a bad place to hunt, huh? We're a pretty good tag team, you and me.
We are.
Thanks again, Pat. That cornfield makes a big bend down there.
Yeah.
If they're still in here, I mean, they're probably out in the fields like they have been all week. Yep.
If you have the luxury of seeing the gobblers first, then you and your hunting partner can use the terrain to your advantage.
Put your mask on. See this post right there? Yeah. Get up against that and face down the cornfield. Okay. I'm gonna slip back down here and stay low, and I'm gonna call and get up on my knees and tell you what they're doing.
Posting a hunter in front and having the caller stay back well out of sight can bring a gobbler well into range. The key here is the shooter cannot call.
They're straight up underneath that old schoolhouse down in the very bottom. I don't know if you can see him or not.
Nope, he's just over that ridge, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna start calling to him. I'll tell you what's going on. He's strutting over to the right. Still in the corn. That one to the right acts like he might come. Sammy, you ready?
Yeah.
You can't see him yet, can you?
Nope.
They're still down underneath the hill. There's one to the right, one to the left, one to the left, kind of acting like he wants to come up here.
Yeah, I see him. Yep. I see his head now. He's about, 60 yards out now? Okay.
Okay, he's out of strut and he's walking this way. The other one's coming over there now. I believe they're going to get together. They're coming up the right side. You got them.
You got to come on, cuz my heart's about to jump through my throat.
They're coming up the right side. You got them. Get on the strutter.
They still strutting?
Get together. It's going to be both of them.
Okay.
Put the hunker down. You couldn't have to do anything.
Okay. Dale pretty good against this old fence post. I'm in good shape.
Let them come. Oh man, these turkeys are huge. These turkeys are huge. 10 more steps. Gosh almighty, look at that. Oh, look at the heads.
Isn't that beautiful? Man.
Fans are huge. Got your safety off.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm ready.
Take it. I was too far back. That's all right. Hey, you drove 900 miles to do that. All right,
bro,
man.
You a man.
Absolutely right out in the open. An hour and 5 minutes by the watch.
God.
Right out in the open, too.
Well, you did good, brother.
We'll pick him up, see how heavy he is. Oh, man. Let's see. Heavy, good old thick spurs. Look at them spurs. About an inch and an eighth. You the man.
Graveyard.
First hour. Good night. All right.
Now we can go home. And chase them down there in the swamp where the gnats are big and they fly.
A turkey hunter has few tools that are more important than effective camouflage. The eyes of a wild turkey and their ability to spot anything out of place is legendary. Now, there are hunts that you can take your time and set up in the shade with plenty of cover. There are also times when you'll need to just sit down in the open. When there's not available cover, you must depend totally on your camouflage. There are a few tips that can help you pull this off. With today's mossy oak patterns like breakup, shadow leaf, and shadow branch, you can fool even the eyes of the wild turkey. Make sure your face and hands are covered, sit motionless, and make sure all your gear is covered in camo. This means gun, boots, and anything else you carry in the turkey woods. Paying attention to detail can pay off when that gobble from nearby has you caught in the open.
Well, first I always watch you because I'm behind, and I saw you get in that posture and your gun start to move. I says, God, here they come.
Well, at first I thought it was two adults, big adults, because their heads were white, you know, and I saw, you know, they weren't in full strut, they were just walking, and at first I thought, doggone, that's two big adults, especially with the way they were gobbling. They had me fooled. Well, let's see if we can't, see if we can't strike something. Ooh, they're not very far. Let's try and... Why don't we try and move? Okay. We're gonna have to sit next to something. I mean, I tell you what, they were moving. Last time we heard them, they were right down off that point. See if you have to get down and around and get in there. I don't think we're gonna be able to. They're too close. Let me try and get up. I need to get at least a fence post.
sometimes you can't do anything right, and sometimes you can't do anything wrong. How many times have we heard Uncle Marvin say that?
Yeah, he said mess up sometimes and get lucky, and that's just what we did. We come out here, we would have no cover, which is kind of attributable to our camouflage, what Mossy Oak's done for us, time and time.
I agree. I mean, you were set up next to this pole, and I just dropped down in the grass as low as I could get, just where I could barely see, and still be able to call and stuff, because I wanted to minimize my silhouette.
Well, you know, no matter how much confidence you have in your camouflage, you just aren't prepared to be stuck out in the middle of nowhere and have 5 or 6 birds come in like that.
Doesn't feel natural to not
No,
have a tree
it
at your
doesn't.
back.
It doesn't feel natural for us because we're used to hunting in the timber all the time.
That never gets old, does it?
Nope, doesn't for me. Let's go. Breakfast.
I'm gonna tell you what. He said that we can work in the back of this field every day.
And he told me to come down and let her go.
Wait. Don't move. Can you believe that? He just landed right there on the side of that hill. Get your net up. Whoa, there's his buddy. His buddy just flew down. There's 2 of them. We gotta get to that fence row. Just call soft. They're down in the draw. They're coming right up the field. They're coming. But they're down in that dip. I can just barely see his head. Coming around to my left. Now they'll just split up. you know what I was proud of? When we sat down and that turkey flew in the field while we was trying to get up there to the hay bale. And I looked at this big old field, I went, am I glad to have that 3.5-inch Magnum? But he wasn't that far, really. Wasn't about 30 steps, but I was proud of it.
I couldn't see. I mean, until I said, "Told you tell me when to call." And I just stayed. He said, "Call Uncle Bill."
Oh, man. Well, I could never see that when they come up through there, you know, it's hard to see his fan. Oh, God, that's a nice old turkey, man. Look at that there. Hey, that's when camo plays off. Look where we're sitting right in the bald oak. That was awesome. We got to get you one. Let's go. Let's ease around and see if we can get on that other turkey.
No matter how long you've hunted wild turkeys, the excitement and enthusiasm seems to grow with each spring. People who are extreme about turkey hunting seem to have the ability to not only enjoy everything that goes along with the hunt, but know how to share that feeling with others. This feeling is important in any aspect of hunting. Hunters were the nation's first conservationists and are true stewards of the land. It is the love of the outdoors and the animals we pursue that have made modern-day conservation practices so successful. Making decisions is a big part of turkey hunting. When to call, when to move, or when to sit tight. If you share your hunt with a partner, then making those decisions is half the fun.
If he's right, turkey ought to be that way.
He sounds like he's way off out there. We need to just ease out this ridge.
Just gonna do that and just point right out there.
Ease out there, kind of see what we got to deal with. Come on, let's go. If he comes.
When you make all the right decisions, the hunt of a lifetime may be just over the next ridge.
Right there, Bob, there's 3. Did you see him? There's 3 gobbers just over that ridge. They're right there. Oh, there, right there. You see him? Yep, there's 3. Good gosh, the size of that turkey in the middle. Hey, they're going off that ridge. They're going right. Yep, you turned them. There's 2 of them strutting, the one on the right or the left. Look at him. He's right there. Look at him. All right, I'm gonna shoot that one in the middle. Which one? Bring him out of stride. Bring him out of stride.
Oh, man. That was awesome.
I thought it was grizzly bears.
That was a typical flash afternoon hunt if I have ever seen one.
I've never seen turkeys that big. Ever in my life have I seen turkeys that big.
These are not the turkeys that were gobbling either. If you hadn't seen them when you did, we'd have walked right over them. Because that turkey...
Were they on down the hill?
Yeah, we were calling the other turkey gobbled, and they were right here, just right on top of us. That other turkey gobbled off down the hill.
Man.
It doesn't get any better than that, bro.
How much you think that turkey weighs?
I don't know. He's huge. These turkeys up here are so big.
Good gosh almighty.
He is a big old gobbler.
Man,
That's
if I
what's
saw
so
a turkey
beautiful,
like
though.
that in Mississippi, I'd be scared to death.
Is that pretty? Bro.
Unbelievable. Thank you very much.
Hey,
and thank you to
thanks. I
Mr.
had a
Neal.
ball, man.
Mr. Neal put us right on the ridge, didn't he? Well, here, if you'll carry this,
You gonna take it in?
I'll do the honors.
Turkey's available.
Which way? Oh, me. Man, oh, man. Bob, this is that old tree that Mr. Neal said if we could find it, then we'd find turkeys. Well, he wasn't kidding, was he?
I think we need to officially name the spot the tree.
Well, I hope I get to come back to the tree one day.
I hope I'm with you.
Well, that was sweet. I don't know that I've ever had 3 turkeys just gobbling that close in my face. That was tight.
Mossy Oak President Toxie Hayes and Mark Drury of Mad Calls have been turkey hunting their entire lives. In a way, it's how both of these people ended up in the hunting industry. After all the hunts and all the memories these two have made in the spring woods, their excitement level and enthusiasm is the same as it was the first time they heard a wild turkey gobble. It is that level of sheer enjoyment that hunters experience that brings about sound wildlife practices and makes the future bright for the wild turkey.
He just came in the tip of the field. It's about 30 yards. He's coming this way. Oh, he's so big. I'm not going to have a shot till he gets right on top of me. It's a huge turkey.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I am mad about you. I'm mad about you, buddy.
What a great
What
hunt.
a hunt.
What a gorgeous turkey, too. I don't believe that's a 2-year-old, buddy.
Oh, what a gobble.
That's a nice turkey. Look at the spurs. What a great hunt. Oh, he's huge. That may be the biggest turkey I've ever shot.
God, he came strutting up there so
Oh,
beautifully.
it was gorgeous. What a gorgeous bird. He's a toad.
What a hunt.
How far was that? 12 steps,
Not
probably?
far.
15?
God, he came into the decoy pretty. He just started up pretty. I was out there. I knew he was coming, so I
Oh,
hammered him a little bit to try and make him gobble.
He
Gobbled
did.
one
He
time.
did
Just
great. He did.
Oh, God, look at that. Look at that beard.
Hey,
That is a horsetail.
a big time. Paint your house with it. Look at that.
What a hunt he gave us.
That, I promise you, that is the heaviest turkey I've ever shot.
God, that's awesome. God, there's nothing better
We
than
were
this
due.
sport. I
We were
swear
due.
to, I promise.
You're right about that, what you just said.
There's nothing better than this sport.
Every time I get that privilege, I always say they are God's finest creation.
They are.
Oh, that was pretty.
Look at that sunrise. 10 till 7, Toxie. I tell you what, people don't get into that, something's wrong. I remember when I was in high school, I used to hunt and everybody thought I was weird. And I had friends that were out drinking and smoking and getting high, and I was getting high in the outdoors.
Just don't get high on this.
They'd never.
Have any problems with drugs.
That's right. I love it. No sport like it in the world. Sun's just coming up.